Hello everyone, my name is Robin and I will be your guide through this training demonstration of precision and Swiss excellence.
With a surge of energy, the little PC-7 accelerates down the runway and lifts gracefully into the sky. From the ground to the heavens, this is the first sign of the spectacular maneuvers to come. After takeoff, you will see the individual groups joining up with the leader. You will also see a smoke check and a little G warm-up for the solos.
Fire up, 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 whoa, fire up, fire up, fire up, fire up, whoa, fire up, fire up, fire up, fire up. The fire's living in your bones, you can always win. This is my empire. Let it take you higher. Fire up, fire up, fire up, fire up. Whoa, let 'em know this is my empire. If you wanna get it, then you gotta be stronger. Don't let it get away, don't you wait any longer. Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the great and unique Swiss Air Force virtual PC-7. From the Diamant, the aircraft climbed into a daring 60-degree looping, banking with precision and carving elegant arcs across the sky, setting the stage for the maneuvers to come. The Pilatus PC-7 not only gives the team its name, but also stands as one of the most iconic turboprop trainers in the world. What you are about to see is true Swiss precision. With dynamic formation changes and elegant maneuvers, these virtual pilots demonstrate the same professionalism and passion as the real Swiss Air Force team. We begin with formation changes into the Super Flash and then into the Delta, the largest formation of the program, with a wingspan of about 70 meters, comparable to an Airbus A380.
The new formation is ready. Now this is called the propeller. And bear in mind that the distance between the aircraft is 3 to 4 meters at a speed of around 350 kilometers per hour.
After this overflight, they will change into the Artemis. It looks like a rocket, and please pay special attention to the last two aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, these are our two solists, and they will show us the reversement on the left and the right side, and then perform no less than 3 frontal crossings. The pilots of the real PC-7 team are professional military pilots of the Swiss Air Force, and normally these pilots fly on the F-18 Hornet fighter aircraft. The activities related to the PC-7 is their weekend works, so their side job, so to say. So we have these jet pilots who, in addition to their main job, get together in propeller aircraft to perform this display. And we see the second crossing already now, and we expect the third crossing just in front of us, very now flown by our two soloists. And now take a close look to the front left for a very elegant, almost romantic maneuver, the rolling dice of the virtual PC-17. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure for us to be here with you at the FIDAE Airshow. I hear over the radios the pilots are having fun. They are quite concentrated, but they are really happy to fly here, and we already see our solo is approaching from the right with a speed of around 500 km per hour, and we will show us the half-standing 8. Now, as he is reaching the top of the second looping, the airspeed is decreasing. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens if the PC-7 flies below its minimal flying speed. It gets into a spin, but don't worry, this is a standard maneuver. Every military pilot trains this, and of course our soloist as well, for this uncomfortable situation. Expect the next highlight. In the front of us, 8 aircraft are approaching us for the mega crossing. They will present us not less than 3 crossings with 2 times 4 aircraft. Now they arrive, 4 from the left, 4 from the right. Now absolute trust between the leaders of each formation is needed, and they will just cross in front of us. First crossing. Now we wait the second crossing, and this is quite unique. Air aircraft in the air crossing each other. as we await the last crossing just in front of us, after this, follow the planes who are flying away to the left side. They will show us again more loops. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Swiss precision at its very best. Allow me to introduce the pilots of the virtual PC-7. In the lead, Sydney Tango Crystal, followed by Frank Petzold, nicknamed Frank. As number 3 we have Marc Mermino, and at the back is Brian Sen-Golay. Approaching from the right, 5 pilots in the elegant Rheinfall. Let me introduce them as well. In the front we have Robin Jockey Nadler, followed by Joel, nicknamed Tell, Karim Goofy Ray, Niels Günther Vanderwege, and the solo pilot Anthony Upsi Lips. And from the left side now, the Super Miro, led by an inverted aircraft. And now the romantic part begins. Look straight ahead. 4 aircraft are about to draw something special in the skies. Yes, it's hard, and to complete it, almost error is added by the soloist. This is the Virtual PC-7 team's declaration of love to you. Thank you, it is a pleasure to fly for you. Next up, we have the spectacular glider crossing. 2 from the left, 2 from the right. Have your cameras ready. Now, from the left side, there is the slow roll from our soloist. This is very difficult to fly and not lose altitude. Now get ready for a simulated air combat maneuver 2 vs 2 our Batman. Watch closely, the soloist pulls up his aircraft into a vertical climb at the top 0 G's and diving down again through the formation, a spectacular demonstration of aerial combat maneuvers. From the left, another new figure begins, and we call it the Anaconda. soloist again performing some dynamic maneuvers like the dirty roll, performed with landing gear and flaps extended, a demanding maneuver requiring precision, control of speed, altitude, and be mindful of the G limit. And now from the left, 4 aircraft performing 4 simultaneous loopings. Flying a single loop is not too hard, but 4 at once perfectly synchronized requires identical control inputs from each pilot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The soloist again demonstrates the maneuverability of the PC-7, powered by a turboprop delivering 550 horsepower with a maximum weight of 1,900 kilograms, about the weight of a family car. Maximum speed 270 knots, faster than any Ferrari or Porsche, and a climb rate of 10 meters per second, like riding an elevator that does 3 floors per second. Our soloist waves goodbye now, performing a tango. Wave back if you like, but he's not done yet. He will come back. Thank you to our soloist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take a look to the right. The other 8 aircraft are forming the tunnel with gear down, flaps down, and there is a surprise coming from the left. It's our soloist, ready to fly straight to the formation. And now the most patriotic part, pure Swissness. The virtual PC-7 team presents the Swiss Cross. Swiss pilots, Swiss-made planes drawing the Swiss cross in the sky, flown precisely and professionally, a proud ambassador of Swiss excellence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the end of our display, but we have one more thing prepared. Please prepare your cameras for the grande finale, the final split of the virtual PC-7 team. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.